Team NBS Media presents the Maask podcast.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another second episode of the Mad Podcast. Yesterday we had technical difficulties, and we had to end the show. It was on its way to being a great show about relationships. We had a couple of good guests on here, so fingers crossed that they can come back for another go round. I'm still waiting for my co-host Rick, and I think that is on me. I was talking beforehand before the show went live, and I really think I forgot to send Rick the invite to the show. But other than that, we're going to jump off. We're just waiting for the guests to come, to come on the show. And I also, that is on me. Running my mouth the whole daggone time and totally forgot to do the extra stuff. Lord, I'm just having a bad day today, all the way around. And I totally forgot to do that. So we're going to do that right now. And, as we're talking right now. So the whole thing today is relationships. Let me see. Starting off with, I'm having a bad day already. Not good. Give me a minute. That's why I need the co-host right now, so he can take over while I'm doing this right now. All right. So I guess nobody be coming on because I ain't got time to send a link right now. All right, so we're gonna invite him down. That was on me. That was totally on me. Running my mouth before the show. Forgot the most important part of the show. Lord. Terrible. That's why I need. All right, so I guess whenever that goes. Man. All right, so we just sent it. We just sent it to Rick. That's my bad. I gotta stop running my mouth. Really gotta stop running my mouth. Hold on, where the other man? See. All right, see. Yep, there's Christy. Christy came. And Christy's here. See, Christy made it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good. How's everything in Arizona?
Hot.
Hot.
Like it's 90. It's 90. It's gonna be 95 tomorrow. So I love it though.
Yeah, you can have all that. That hotness right there. That is not for me. That is definitely not for me.
Everybody says that. But living in Chicago, baby, I can't do that. -10, 0. I can't do that no more. Mm-mm.
No, that's Chicago weather. That Chicago weather is crazy.
Yeah, it's different. So yes. Let's see.
Nah, see, you can't see that. Everybody's coming on a little bit later now. but that's all good. It's all good. So which yeah.
Who is that? Oh, okay.
Oh, we got Rick on.
Hey.
Hello, what's up?
Sorry, sending out all this other things. Chrissy, what you do? You had clicked on the link from yesterday, right?
Yeah, and no,
Yeah,
somebody on That's Some Bullshit sent me the new link. Yeah, they just DM me the new link. So
yeah, that was me because I was sitting here talking to Joe about the whole thing and totally slipped my mind.
jeez, the most important part.
I know, right?
That's the most important part.
But no,
okay.
I just presented out. So yeah, so yeah, everybody's on their way in right now. Yep, I'm saying that was my bad. I was sitting here doing 20 other different things.
It's okay. Things happen.
I blame Joe for that though.
Where did you go?
Joe probably sitting there like, ah. And I believe, and yep, they go Mike right there. So yep, everybody say we just waiting. We're waiting for Dr. Coleman to come in right now.
Okay.
Rick, how's everything in Syracuse?
Oh, geez, it's been a nightmare today. Rough day, but hey, we're here.
I see Mike is on, but I think he is still muted. Oh, there you go. There you go. You sideways. You muted. Okay. He left. All right. So before yesterday when we had the difficulties, it's just a friendly conversation about relationships. I say friendly because I don't want nobody to get offended. It is not a man versus woman thing here, or woman versus a man thing. But we're going to touch on a few things that, well, I guess a lot of us have been through in relationships. I'm pretty sure, I don't know how old Christy is, but we all have been through something, either married, in a relationship for a while. And a couple of questions, things that stuck out with me over my almost 50 years on this earth is been through a lot of things as far as relationships goes, and I always wanted to get other people's opinion, especially women, because I'm not a woman, so I can't think like a woman.
Right.
And like I told Rick, I'm like, Rick, when we're gonna do the show is not going to work with just me and you, because we're two dudes, so we cannot speak for a woman. So I was like, that's not what the group. I was like, Christy, anybody want to come on?
Yes. So I'm ready to give my input. Hopefully it makes sense and y'all understand where I'm coming from. So.
Oh, we with it. I think I'm trying to see if Mike is coming. Okay, there you go. I think you're still muted. I'm gonna add you. Hold on. I think you're still muted though. All right, there you go. You should be unmuted.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you loud and clear now. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
So far, Chrissy is the only woman in here, so I hope you don't feel a little bit overwhelmed.
No, I'm okay.
All right, you know what? We just gonna jump right to it then.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, Christy, let's see. All right, so let's say you're in a relationship, right?
Right.
Now we got social media. How do you and your mate maneuver around social media? What's your do's and don'ts?
Well, my do's and don'ts, it's social media, but I used to believe in if you used to like or heart a girl's photos and posts consistently, then to me, I used to think that means something's going on, because why are you consistently liking, hearting everything that she posts, including photos and all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? But now, just don't be disrespectful. I feel like just move like I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. don't be going super crazy. One of the girls' DMs, oh, send me a titty pic or send me an ass pic, or like that. No, outside of that, I really don't care. It's social media, and you might not even meet that person 9 times out of 10. So, yeah.
All right. Mike, how you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't mind if my girl like pictures. It just can't don't be liking a picture and a dude is doing whatever he doing or naked or something crazy. But other than that, I'm not. I think all men are somewhat insecure a little bit. So as long as she respect me and kind of respect my boundaries, I'm all kind of good with it. But for me, I don't if I'm in a relationship, I'm not out here harding girls' pictures and stuff like that. Especially if it's they in a bikini or something like that. I try not to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. Rick?
I think the biggest thing for me personally, I think one of the things that is probably a do or do not is if you're trying to sneak around to do it. If you're gonna show a friend to support, it's someone you've known your whole life, you're gonna like their photos, you're gonna comment on stuff. If you're going behind your back, if you're trying to hide it, if you got your phone under the table looking at stuff, that's a different story. You know what I mean? If you're open, upfront, and honest, and you could talk to your partner about it and be like, yeah, I've known this person since freaking grade school, man. She used to be, say, for instance, oh, she used to be a little bit heavier. She lost a lot of weight. You want to show support for someone? Show support for someone, but you don't have to sneak around to do it.
All right. So, like Christy said, you can't. It's not. Try to be cool with the hearts.
Just be respectful.
Respectful. All right. But then, the second part of this loaded question is, if we're single and we have a group of friends on Facebook, do people post things and you're like, you know what? I can't fuck with you. I can never see myself in a relationship with you just because of the things you post. Can social media turn you off from a person?
Absolutely. 1,000%. I was being honest. If you posting guns and money and smoking weed all day, no, absolutely not. That's all you do outside social media too. So no. I feel like today people post what they're about. They post their hobbies, their job, because people want to be seen. You got content, stuff like that. So if you posting weed and you smoking weed all day and guns and all that shit, no. Big turn off. Nope. Y'all laughing. I'm serious.
Rick, what you think?
I think one of the. I mean, post that stuff too all you want, but what's up?
Hi.
How's it going?
All is well.
We got a whole room here today. I love it.
Oh yeah. We are really squad deep today. Well, I asked that question because I look at it for me in the social media aspect is that you get a lot of people that come on there and do a lot of jokes, do a lot of memes. My thing with the memes is honestly, really that's really kind of how you feel deep down. It's not so much of a joke. That's really how you feel about certain shit. So you're kind of turning me off.
Yes. Sorry.
And then the other aspect of that is, and I can't say all men and all women, but if I'm mad at my kid's mom and I come on social media, she's not my social media friend, I come on and be like, you know what, screw my baby mama, I hate you. Then a woman can look at me and be like, well, if me and him get into an argument, is he going to treat me the same way on social media like he treating his baby mom? Is he going to come in there and disrespect? So when I see that a woman do that, I say a woman because I'm a man and I'm not checking no man or what the hell he posted. So there's no Diddy over here. Y'all can go ahead and chill with that shit. But you know what I'm saying? I look at what she posts and I'll be like, well, if she's down in this dude, if me and her having an argument, is she going to put our relationship on blast on social media like she's doing the next dude? And that kind of turns me away from her.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Dr. Coleman, how you feel about that? And welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. I agree. I think there's a way to talk about a situation without instead of attacking the person. you can attack the situation or deal with the situation. I also think that, you don't have to air all of your business on social media. So, social media doesn't have to be a vent session. So we have to be very careful to know, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to vent or are we trying to help? So like a situation like this, if we're going to talk about something, the goal might be to help, to inform, to, kind of share the pitfalls within a relationship, or it can go left and it could be a vent session. And if it's a vent session, yeah, then people will look at you sideways. So there's that.
All right, I agree, because I know we got a lot of talking points here, so we're gonna skip to the next one. Anybody here that has a job? I mean, I hope everybody got a job. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got bills and shit to pay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yo, how are we going? We're going to where my man Mike at. We're going to start with Mike. Mike, how do you feel about relationships in the workplace? Are you with it or against it?
Nah, I'm against it. I was always told it's just not good to do the workplace relationships. For me, it's just like it never worked out. I tried it in the past, just not a good thing. So ideally, I would prefer to be, if for my partner, I would prefer to them not work in the same workplace with me. We can work in the same profession, just ideally not the same workplace.
All right, Christy, same question to you. Are you with or against relationships in the workplace?
I am 1,000% against it. Like Mike said, I've done it in the past when I was like because you get jealous or they might get jealous because you're talking X, Y, and Z, and it just doesn't work. It could affect how you perform at your job too. Emotions get high. It's too much going on. So no, absolutely not. No. Mm-mm.
All right, Dr. Coleman, how do you feel about relationships in the workplace, with or against it?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Stay far away from it.
Damn, we over 3 so far. Shit.
It gets messy, and it's a terrible. So it is a terrible HR. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. You could get people do some really crazy shit nowadays. They can call HR on you, you done broke up with somebody, and it can be now all of a sudden you got an HR type situation because they've now it's a case, an EEOC case or something like that. They'll make up all kinds of stuff. So stay completely away from it if possible.
Oh, okay. We're over 3. Rick, where are you at on this situation, bro?
Oh, I think there's a very, very thin line when it comes to dating in the workplace. I think the biggest thing for if you're just casually hanging out, seeing each other once every few weeks, you could probably make it work. But the minute it gets serious and you're seeing each other a couple times a week, if you're thinking about moving in with that person, you have to have the line where you guys get your time apart, because that's going to lead to the biggest headache. You're spending all your time together. You're hanging out all the time. You're at work together. It's just going to lead to a headache.
All right, so that's we 0 for 4. Damn, y'all ain't fucking nobody at your job.
Think about what happened during COVID. People stayed home and they were like, "No, I don't like you no more."
Yes.
So wait a minute. All right, so we got 5 people on here. All right, we got 4. Excluding myself. So nobody on here has had sex with anybody y'all work with?
No, I didn't say that. I
I'm married. I'm divorced now. Okay.
I'm saying the relationship didn't work out, so I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do that again.
What are we talking about right now?
Yo, okay. Mike said, "No, I didn't say all that shit."
I'm telling you, I married him. No, don't do it.
Wow.
Okay, so Dr. Coleman's in the same boat that I am. I worked with a lady that I ended up marrying her, and that was not so pretty much this whole room we 0 for 5 on that shit. The only thing that I can ain't nobody messing with. Yeah.
Look, I can tell you one good thing. He had a background check. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Well, if we have background checks, I'm gonna fail that motherfucker anyway. So
I'm just saying.
All right. So now we got the easy questions out the way. We about to start going down. We about to get down to the crazy shit right now. All right. I don't want I'm just not gonna say names. Let's just fucking play a game. You got money.
Mm-hmm.
You find a female or a male. Y'all get married. Shit goes sideways. It's time to get a divorce. Or before the marriage. Do we sign a prenup? So you come in with what you came with. I come in with what I came with. Is everybody with a prenup or not? Rick, with you.
Ooh, that's hard for me, and I ain't never been married, so I do think if you have built stuff together, split it 50-50 on the way. But if there's stuff that you had before you were in a relationship, I don't think people are entitled to something you built, unless you again have helped make that whatever grow. You know what I mean? So unless you were actively a part of it, nah, I don't think you're entitled to that just because you got married.
Oh shit, Christy, what you believe? Prenup or not?
If that's tough. Me
thinking hard.
me personally, because I'm going through a divorce. If he would have asked me to sign a prenup, I probably wouldn't have done it. So,
well, hold on, wait a minute. So your ex, this nigga got money?
oh no, he ain't got money, but that's tough to answer. I don't know. It just depends. God, come back to me.
Yeah, all right. Mike, what you got? Prenup or not?
I'm gonna say prenup. Yeah, I'm gonna say prenup for the most part, but I actually can't. I'm doing a prenup. Yeah, I'm sorry. We just it gotta. I'm taking what I bought, and then you can take what you bought. I make sure the girl is at least taken care of for at least a year or two.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Dr. Coleman. What's up? You with prenup or not?
I don't know. So
damn,
y'all. I don't know. So here's the thing. Like, what's in the prenup? I need to know what's going in the prenup.
All right. The prenup is simple. You bring in $5, you leave with $5.
But see, you just can't.
Yeah, see now.
What you mean?
See, I got more than $5.
Exactly.
You know what? Smart ass. You know what I mean? But what you bring to the table, what you bring to the table is what you leave with.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's fair.
So here's okay.
What you think about joint accounts?
Hell no.
I did that.
Oh my God, y'all! Oh, really?
So here's what I'll tell you. What I will say is this. What does that look like? Because everybody can say joint account. I think now, can there be joint accounts for joint ventures or joint things that are specific? Yes. But just random joint accounts? Why? What's the agreement? What's the purpose?
Why?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? And what does that mean? And what happens, like, for example, and then when if you don't have joint accounts, I'm going to get it anyway because I'm your spouse.
True.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like, what are we doing and what are we saying? So the prenup, what is the purpose of the prenup? What's going in the prenup? Why are we protecting assets? And here's the other part of that. If I catch that your ass is hiding assets, you see what I'm saying? So, what are we talking about? Because I'm not hiding. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And then here's another part. For most women, okay, so for most women, we like I have a home, okay? So I have an entire home full of furniture. If I'm moving into a man's home, like because we got married, then this means that what happens to my household things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then that means that it can't just go into storage. Some of this stuff I have to depart with. And I'm okay with that. So then if something happens, he would need to make me whole, right? So that would be the reason, like in a divorce or separation, then I would need to be made whole. And you can't make me whole at the depreciation value of my stuff now. I don't want old shit. I want new shit.
Oh, that's where we at.
Period.
Absolutely.
Chrissy, you told some. Oh shit. Oh no, she didn't come in here with the period.
That's all I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. And here's the other part. At my age, okay, I'm probably not going to be trying to do something really big.
It's crazy.
You know, I'm probably going to be looking for a nice little retirement community.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. So cool. Not too many people with the prenup.
Community.
But I'm saying, all right, cool. You meet a dude on the street and you are worth. You are worth. I'm saying you're worth $2 billion. This dude is worth 500,000. Now, if y'all break up, he got every right to go to the court and say, "Yo, I want half of her $5 billion."
What?
You cool? You cool with that?
Again,
that's the prenup.
No, but I understand that, but we have to say why.
Why what? Why what? Why you gotta sign a prenup?
No, because he can't go nowhere. I'm not divorcing him. You going with me?
Oh Lord have mercy! You trying to kill a brother? You gonna lock him in the basement? This ain't found. Like what you about to do to the dude?
You can't go nowhere. We're together.
What? Oh my! Oh God! Oh no! Oh you like that lady on the TikTok joint? Oh no! Oh boy! Plug up that PlayStation. She said no, he ain't going nowhere. Well,
we're together.
Okay, she said she ain't letting go of the dude.
No.
So you sound, okay. All right, okay, but he might have other plans. But so we probably won't see that dude ever again. So he's going. He's gonna be with Jimmy Hoffa somewhere. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that leads into the other point. If something does go wrong, how do y'all feel about the whole alimony aspect of, I guess, divorce?
I feel like if you've been married after a certain amount of years, then I feel like you're entitled to it. The wife is entitled to it. So
what about the husband?
What about him?
God, Christy, what the hell? Yeah, we Christy, yo.
I feel like the wife is entitled because we put in, the guy did too, obviously, but we put in, blood, sweat, tears, X, Y, and Z, cook, clean, wash your drawers, X, Y, and Z, and it don't work out. And I put in 10 years, pay me alimony because I wasted my time.
And you know what? I do agree with you on that. I really do agree with you on that. Now you flip it to the other side.
That would be me.
Yeah, I'm saying, well, you have to elaborate on that one, Dr. Coleman, because I guess you're about to go where I'm about to go. So please elaborate on that.
Yeah. He tried it. You know what I'm saying? He did try it. He did try that. He tried that with, with the thought of, I should make you pay alimony. I was on the phone. What? I'm not paying you alimony.
So a man asked for alimony.
No, he tried it. I was like, I'm not paying you alimony.
So I got two dudes right here.
I took care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? I had them with me. And I was like, he was like, no, the judge is going to make you pay. I was like, because I make things a joke, you know what I'm saying, before I get serious. And I'm like, no, I'm not paying alimony. And he was like, I'm not paying you alimony. And he was like, no, the judge is going to make you pay. I'm not paying you shit.
Oh, okay, damn.
Okay.
I told y'all she gonna lock y'all in the basement. I ain't messing with Dr. Coleman.
when I spoke to my lawyer and I asked about alimony, the context is if I had made the amount of money that I was making at the time, the entire time that we had been married, yes, I could have actually had to pay him alimony, but he chose to be underemployed.
Oh,
that
okay.
was the reason why I did not have to pay him alimony.
So he's the dummy.
Well, I mean,
dickhead. Oh, but Mike, I got a question for you. As a man, could you ever go to your wife, not your wife, but okay, could you ever go to your lawyer and tell your lawyer to tell your ex-wife lawyer, like, hey man, I think she should pay me. I want alimony. As a man, could you say that?
That's crazy.
Nah, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't even feel like a man doing that. You know, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd rather just figure it out on my own. You know.
That's a man.
Oh,
a man.
All right. Rick, how you feel about alimony, bro?
Listen, I'm the type of person that I don't get into all that, you know, material possession stuff, because honestly, I would never ask for it myself, because I'm at the point, like, as long as I get a clean break, as long as I don't get stuck with the fighting and the arguing and all the other nonsense, take whatever you want. If you got to pay someone to not be in your life, if that relationship is that bad, I mean, it might be worth it. Here's your few bucks. I'll go make more. Just go away. You know what I mean?
All right.
I think
all right.
I will say this though. So peace is everything. And so that was one part of you know the process for me that became invaluable was peace. And then the second thing that I learned was that it did come down to that. It did come down to recognizing that he did have to start over. For me, you know, I was the one who did acquire most of the things in the household. I was the one who did make the purchases. So for him, he had to start over. And so though I can't say I felt sorry for him, I understood that he had to start over. So there was an acknowledgement there that there was some starting over that I had to do, but he had to start pretty much from ground zero. And so, you know, I'm not saying that I was, you know, I wasn't going to harass him about it or anything, but sometimes men, when they divorce, men sometimes do get the shorter end of the stick, if you will. They have to start from like finding a place. Yeah, I can do that. I can say that, you know, it's not an equal, like, I can say that, but I mean, some of this though, that was on his own doing, you know, some of his own decisions, but I did not fall as far, you know, and so I can acknowledge that part. I did not fall as far. My situation is as the consequences of the choices that were made and decisions that were made, I still landed. I had different landing places, if you will.
All right. Me, I'm not gonna speak too much on that because you know, I got a lot of Facebook friends and they probably know my exes and shit, and I ain't gonna even go down that whole rabbit hole and shit. Plus, I'm the host, so I ain't gotta respond to no damn thing. But no, Renette gave a big nice applause because she said, you know, sometimes the men do get the short end of the stick, and for that, I have to give you a great applause.
Thank you.
Because you just, you know, you nailed that shit right on the head. That was like beyond awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Man, do I Oh God, this topic right here is Jesus Christ. Let's get it over with. And Christy, I guess you know what? I'm sorry to do this to you, but we're gonna start with you on this one because you're going through it right now.
Oh, God.
You're going through a divorce. Do you get to keep the last man's name, or do you get that shit back?
I'm giving it back. I don't want.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'm giving it back. You know, I just don't need to keep up. You don't want to be in a situation no more. However, I did recently just meet a lady a few days ago who went through a divorce, but she kept her ex-husband's last name because that's part of her brand. She's a songwriter, so that's brand. But for the most part, I feel like if you're going through a divorce, for what?
My man Mike, how do you feel about that? I don't know if you were married before, but if you get married and you go through divorce, would you want her to give your last name back, or are you cool with her keeping your last name?
No, I need my last name back. I mean, that's...
Yo, Mike said like it's a bag of chips. He's like, yo, you gonna give me my chips back?
Yeah. It's just like, unfortunately it didn't work out. I still want my last name back because it's when you got my last name, that's you part of my family legacy or my, so I'm good. It didn't work out, so I would prefer my last name back.
Oh shit! Dr. Coleman, same question applies to you. How do you feel about the last name after divorce? You keep it, you give it back. What you doing with it?
Let me go ahead. Listen. Okay. I made it. You see what I attached to that name? Okay. Doctor is attached to that name. So there's that. And who gave him his name? That's all I'm saying. Who gave him his name? It's not his.
Oh,
somebody gave it to him. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
So he don't own it. Now, the other part of that is this. If you have children, and I grew up as a Gen Xer, I grew up when you have a different name than your mother, that sometimes there's some scrutiny. And so I have my children with me. And so I keep my name for professional reasons, as well as because my children are with me. And so while they're in school, and I have one who is still school aged, I keep her with me. She's with me all the time. So we have the same last name. And I just feel that it is until I am married and she is not in school, it is best to keep the same last name.
That's actually smart when it comes to kids.
Man, look.
And he asked about that, and I told him to go to hell quickly.
Look.
And that's all he said. He didn't have nothing else to say.
I'm going to say this shit as clear as I can possibly say this right now. I meet you. Your name is Jennifer Lopez. You meet me. My name is Mark Wilson. We get married. Your name becomes Jennifer Wilson. I'm sorry. I don't care what you do with that name. That name is in my family. My family made that name. I get what you're saying because, you took the Dr. Renette Coleman and you made it what it was. But can't nobody outside of my blood tell me that they made my name or they made my name popping or, whatever the case may be. You walk in, you took my ring. Yeah. More than likely, when we got divorced, you gave me my damn ring back. You took my car, you took my house, but you want to keep my name? No, you gave everything else back. Give me my shit back. That name, like Mike said, is my legacy. Even though my kids are my legacy, but they have my last name because at the end of the day, honestly, they're my blood. My wife is not my blood. I'm sorry. Like I said, I ain't trying to cause no issues in the room or no issues outside the room. But my kids are my blood. My wife is not my blood. We decided to go our separate ways. Yo, shorty, you got to depart. It's the same way, with the prenup shit. You came in with $5, you leave with $5. You came in as a Lopez, you leave as a fucking Lopez. You don't leave as a Wilson. I'm sorry. Rick, how you feel about that?
I think it's I think you're looking at a very old school practice. Like taking someone's name was essentially one of those things where you merge two households. You show that bloodline because you merge those two households. Once you leave, once you are no longer part of that family, once you are no longer part of that household, I mean, for the people that have made a name for themselves and have built like a whole brand around it, that's a different story. That's what people know you as. But like the everyday folk like me that isn't ever going to be famous, that isn't ever going to have, anything tied to a last name. I mean, I don't understand the point of keeping it past that. Like you no longer are a member of that household. You are no longer a member of that family tree, of that bloodline. I think you go back to, back to your family, back to your tradition, back to their part of the bloodline, and go forward from there. But again, I'm not an expert in that situation.
It's a tough situation because Christy has spoken on it, and then Renee has spoken from a woman's point of view. Like, if I'm married and I made like I'm guessing that Dr. Renette Coleman became Dr. Renette Coleman while she was married. Yeah, I mean, so I feel her entitlement to that name. I feel that. I understand that. It won't be my name, but I feel why the way she it's not so much business, but it's it's who you are. Personally, I just disagree with it. We part our ways. I just, I want my name back. I'm not saying I want to give it to the next woman, but I don't want you to have it. I'm sorry.
He can want it back.
You know what?
He can want it back. He can want it. It don't mean it's gonna happen.
You just ready to fight. You just ready to fight. That's all.
Respectfully. But you know what, though? I can tell you this, though. That could be in a prenup.
Oh, my God, y'all. You know what? That's a damn good point right there. We can put that in the prenup. Get my name. Well, you can't have there ain't no damn prenup. Just get my name back.
But that's what Tina Turner did. You know what I'm saying? That's what she did. She said, all I want is my name.
True indeed. And I see a lot of celebrities do that though. Keep that name. Once again, you made a name of it, same way you did. So I totally understand it. It just ain't happening over here. All right. So before any blows get, anything get thrown, because right now I'm kind of scared of Dr. Combs. She talking about locking niggas in the basement and all kind of things, and kind of scary. I don't know what's going on over there. And Christy with her period, that was kind of harsh. That said, that was Chicago, like she's just gangster as hell right there. Mike said, "Yo, give me my name back, and and the chips that you rolled in on, and all of that." Rick said, "We taking it back to the 20s, like yo, that's old school talk." You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I don't want to open up any old wounds, especially mine. So once again, I'm gonna exclude myself out this conversation right here. All right, y'all engaged in something. Once again, relationship, marriage, whatever the case may be. Somebody steps out of the relationship. I'm pretty sure we all know what I mean when I say somebody steps out. Okay, they fuck somebody else. Since y'all saying y'all want to play the remedial room and shit today. Can you forgive them? But most importantly, can you forget it?
No.
Damn it! I didn't even get to say Chrissy go first. No. Chrissy felt some type of way about that shit, boy.
Jumped right in, ready to go with that answer.
No, absolutely not. You can't forget.
No, I mean, I'm gonna say.
Hold on. What we got? What we got, Chrissy?
No,
go ahead.
You can forget, but You want to step out, go on. Like the moment you want to fuck somebody else, it's over with. You make your choice, or stay with it. But you cannot.
Renette, well, how you feel? Well, because
So
y'all women, y'all about to go in. I had to stop that one. Y'all about to go in.
well, here's the thing. So I think that it's just so a lot of women do this. They accept the man to come back after, after he step out, and then they hold it over his head the whole time that like he's back. Why? Let his ass go.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to him. And so let him go. And then men can't hold it. You see what I'm saying? You step out on him. You see what I'm saying? And now he's like a basket case. You see what I'm saying? He can't deal. He can't forgive, but he expects you to forgive him if he did it. You see what I'm saying? Like, and he wants to. Yep. So no, hell no. So no, if it's a woman or man, I just, like, if whatever the situations were going on, can a relationship be repaired? I'm sure it could, but you have to work on that. I'm not saying it couldn't, but you have to work to that.
Right.
But my thought is, you gotta let it go. You can't stay in there and then hold somebody hostage and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I cooked you some breakfast. No, I'm not eating that.
Facts.
I'm not eating anything you ever cooked.
With you, it don't matter because you locked a nigga in the basement any damn way. So it don't matter what
are we really talking about here, people? I'm not, like, you are not leaving to go to work. You're working from home, from remotely.
All right, so y'all hear Dr. Coleman, right? So if y'all see her walking down the street, go the other way.
Just saying.
With my man Mike
in the basement.
Mike, if your wife stepped out on you, like I'm saying, can you forgive her? But at the same time, are you willing to forget what happened?
And be realistic.
Yeah, be realistic, bro.
No. So it depends on who she stepped. I feel like it's a lot of variables, but it depends on like who she stepped out with, like how deep their connection is, how deep our connection is.
Your connection is not that deep, sir.
I don't know. I definitely think it'd be hard to build that trust back up. But like I said, like if I love my wife and if I feel like it's something that could be changed, and if the marriage or the relationship's worth, me trying to rebuild it, possibly. So I can't say yes or no.
But once you step out, you broke all of that. So why would you want to fix that shit when you stepped out? So why would you want? That's just me.
No, sorry, Mike. I just think I agree with what y'all saying. I just think it just depends on what the connection is. Ideally, more than likely, I probably won't, but I can't say for sure I'm 100% that I wouldn't try to repair the marriage.
Why? Why do you think that you would want to repair it? Like, what would be the thing that says, yeah, let's repair this? Would just like tell us, like, go a little deep introspectively. What would say, let's repair this?
Mike, you done stepped in some shit, bro.
I just want to know how you're thinking about it. Like, what says, let's repair this?
You can't forget.
No, Mike, come on, Mike, come on.
Mike, you put me in the house insecure. Go on, who you talking to? You're gonna be so insecure if you take that girl.
I'm wondering, like,
I definitely think it's a possibility of like some insecurities, but I don't know. Like, it definitely, for me, it depends on how deep that connection is. Also, like, what if, like, I don't know. I think it's just a lot of variables to it, but more than likely, I probably wouldn't take her back. But I can't say for sure that I wouldn't.
I mean, so I'm with you, Mike. I can see that. Yes, you can say that. Yes,
I ain't never been cheated on, not that I know of. So I don't know. Hopefully, I ain't trying to wish that upon me.
Absolutely, I can say that you can repair a relationship. Yeah, you can.
Mike said, yo, I heard you, Mike said, yo, y'all gotta be questioning myself.
A lot of introspection over there.
That's good. I want you to question yourself.
That was the realest shit right there, Mike.
That's real. I want you to question yourself because I want you to know. I want you to know if you can manage that, because if you can't, you don't need to be in a situation where you're just like, you need to know for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be in a situation and be like, oh, hell no, I can't do this. You need to know for yourself what you have, what you're made of, what you like. You need to know it for yourself, what you can handle and what you can't. Because you do not want to be like, I know what I can handle. I know his ass is going to be in the basement. You see what I'm saying?
What the fuck? What is up with you in his basement? What's going on?
I don't have a basement in my current house, but I'm just saying I know where I'm at within myself. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
I just know my boundaries. You need to know your boundaries.
Well, we got like 9-8 minutes left, and I know the producer is like, yo, I done skipped topics and shit because I know time is going. But there's one last topic that I can't skip, and we're going to discuss that within the last couple of minutes. Let me see. I started with two ladies first. Rick, you can start with this one on you.
Oh God.
How are you? You know what I'm saying? How are you on the whole aspect of the splitting of the household bills? 50-50 down the middle. Are you with that or against that?
I'm all for splitting bills. I think it's important for everyone, and this is just my opinion on the matter. Split the bills, not the income. You guys got bills you got to pay, and everybody wants to contribute. By all means, contribute where you can. Do what you got to do. Find a way to make it work. I do think when we go back to the whole conversation of dividing up assets, money, and stuff like that, I think it's important that people have sort of their own little funds to do whatever the heck they want, because you're going to need time away from that person. You're going to want time to go out and hang out with your friends. You're going to want time, obviously, 95% of the time the person you're in a relationship will be there, but there will be the occasional night out with the boys. And I think it's important that people have that spare change, that little fun to go out and do things outside of their relationship. It's what keeps people sane, having that little bit of, I can't even put words on it right now. Just having an outlet away from the time apart from that relationship, because I think if you don't, it ends up a lot of extra stress there.
All right. Christy, how do you feel about the 50-50 bill household thing?
Thing down the middle. As far as bills, if you got it, you're gonna pay for it. We did it like that. But just for it. Just keep it moving.
All right, Mike, how you feel about the bills 50-50, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with 50-50, or even like, somebody, the woman paying, the couple of minor bills like water, light, all that stuff. But I think it's like, for me, it's kind of what Rick said. I think it's important for us to have our own funds so we can go out and do stuff with our friends and stuff that's enjoyable. I just don't want to make a woman like, have her whole life surround just you. So I think for me, that's the most important thing for me.
All right, Basement Dr. Coleman. How do you feel about the 50-50 bills?
Well, I think that that's a very difficult thing right there. I think that there should be some bills that it just depends. It really depends. I am not going to do what I did before.
What?
Yeah,
It seems to me like you got some shit you want to say that you just holding out. Like your face is like, should I say it?
Nah, because listen, I'm trying to go forward. Like I did most of it. I took care of most of it. And that I'm not doing that shit no more. I can take care of me, but I'm not doing it again. So it's different if, like, for better for worse, and that meant like, he end up with sick. If he got sick and something happened, that's a little different, but not because you're willfully choosing to be underemployed. You know what I'm saying? Not because you're willfully doing that. So, and that, because that builds resentment. So my thought is, and then I don't want to do that because I know that it's not easy. So my thought is that yes, there should be joint efforts to ensure that your household is taken care of, and that whatever that looks like and whatever the agreement is. But I also believe that we should have things that we have on our own that we want to take care of and that we want to do for fun, and it just should not be like hoarding and secrets and stuff like that. So, I'm hopeful that we can have, like I can have that in the future. But when you experience these types of things, those types of offenses, it's really hard to heal so that you can go forward. And these types of conversations, woo, boy, they will locate you. But more people think like this. So I'm glad that we're having it, because more people need to have these conversations out in the open than having them behind closed doors, because after people get married is not the time to have them.
I totally agree. Even with that said, like we have, run out of time. I mean, there's still more stuff that I would love to talk about. So, I mean, of course, within the next 100 weeks, I would love to have everybody back on the show, because there's more things I want to discuss, relationship wise, family wise, kids, child support. I mean, it's so many other things I want to touch on. So if you guys are willing, I would love, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Rick and I would love to have you guys back on the show. Sorry, Rick. I mean, it's the damn.
I'm over here too, bro.
Yeah. I apologize, brother. But if y'all would love to, we would love to have you guys back on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we just got to get Christy right, because Christy ready to punch somebody in the mouth. Burnett, she's about to, she's locking motherfuckers up in the basement and shit. Mike don't even care about no damn body. And Rick just like, look, nigga, I'm with whatever. I'm just having a good damn time. I didn't really do too much talking today. That was all y'all. That's a good part. I ain't revealed none of my shit, so that's a good day right there. I got stories for that. With that said, though, we're going to start with Christy. Christy, tell everybody where they can find you at. Not your house address and shit. We ain't going there for that.
You guys can follow me on TikTok, Twitter at I am Christy Love.
Yes, you got simple Christy shit. Watch out. I am Christy Love.
Yeah.
Mike, where you at? Big Money Mike, tell everybody where they can find you at.
You can find me on Twitter and at Coach Mike Will 93, and at Instagram at Coach Mike _Mike Will. So.
All right. Dr. Coleman, tell everybody where they can find you at.
You can find me on Clubhouse. I am RS Coleman 1920, and I am in the API.
Here we go. Mr. Rick, tell everybody where they can find you at, brother.
Hey, that's just like it shows up on the screen there. Caveman Rick, you can find me on all the socials that same way.
And as far as I go, I don't want you looking for me. Plain and simple. If you find me, you find me. That's why I got a damn mask on. I don't want you to find me. It's pretty much that. But no, you want to find me? Just check me out on Tuesdays at 6:00 here. Yeah, I'm saying on the Maask podcast. Other than that, please don't come look for me. You don't want this smoke, son. But but on the real, I want to thank everybody for for coming on. We have finally hit an hour, and I'm so glad that everybody came back on today,
yes,
after after somebody messed something up yesterday. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep that, quiet. You know what I'm saying? But somebody did fuck some shit up yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But but thank you guys for agreeing to come back. As soon as it went off there, I was like, yo, we doing the show tomorrow. Y'all gonna be like, man, fuck you. We ain't coming back on. But no, real shit though. Thank you for everybody. The Mad Podcast will be back next Tuesday at 6:00. We will be doing our first sports show, Rick and I believe Coach Mike will be on the show. We're not gonna ask Dr. Burnett because I'm not mistaken, she's a Dallas Cowboys fan. And then we can ask Christy because she roots for the Bears, and nobody got time for that after what they did to Justin Fields. Christy, I'm sorry, but it's personal right now. But no, real shit though.
Okay.
And with Greg, I don't know if Greg's in the room, but he would love that. But I do want to thank y'all for coming back, man, and thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see y'all again next week. Peace.
Later.
Are you looking for the hottest styles in streetwear? Well, Rich Kid Clothing has what you need. Head over to richkidmoneybear.com. Are you looking for the hottest styles in streetwear? Well, Rich Kid Clothing has what